Bob,
Huh?
what are you doing? Are you asleep?
No, I wasn't asleep.
What are you doing? We've got things to do around here.
Give me a couple of minutes. I hurt my back.
What'd you do now?
Lifting those groceries out of the car must have made my back sore.
And laying on the floor listening to a tape helps.
I'm doing something I learned at work last week. It takes the pressure off my lower back and relaxes the muscles.
It doesn't look like you're doing anything to me.
Go ahead and laugh, but this stuff really makes sense. You should do it with me.
Why? I didn't hurt my back. I've got things to do. Listen, you do what you've got to do to make your back feel better. I hope it works soon, because I could use your help.
Okay.
It's Donna, my wife. Always working on something. I guess you saw her reaction to my lying on the floor. Wow, I wasn't sleeping. Honest, I was trying to get some relief from the stiffness I have in my lower back. You know, it feels better already. I bet a lot of you folks have hurt your backs too, where you exercise too hard or overexert yourself, and the next thing you know, your muscles are stiff or your lower back hurts. Well, this past week at work, we took a healthy back course that taught us a new way of thinking about muscle strain or lower back pain, and it really made a lot of sense. They even gave us this guide. Each of you should have one too. The front section has some pages that you fill out during the course, and in the back are some reference materials, almost like a textbook. So if you or your family want to learn more about having a healthy back, it's all right there for you to read. Well, anyhow, they told us that 8 of 10 people will have some form of back pain in their life, anything from stiff back muscles to a serious bone or disc injury. And the whole point of the class was that back pain is not something that has to happen to us. You can help avoid straining your back by simple relaxation, using correct body positioning all day long, and some very easy exercises. And if you do hurt your back, this class teaches you first aid for the back. We've all heard of first aid for cuts and sprains. Well, this program gives you things that you can do right away to relieve pain and stiffness in your back. I thought the class was great, and it's really helped me already. So now that I'm the self-appointed expert, let me tell you about it. One of the first things we did in the class was look at how stress affects us and how relaxation helps us. Let's take a moment to open the guide you were given. Find the stress survey that begins on page 2. When I went through this class, we did the survey, and it really opened my eyes. It made me aware of how stress can affect people in a lot of different ways. So take about 10 minutes to look at it and circle how often each symptom occurs to you in a month. Remember, this guide is for you to keep and no one else has to see it. The survey has 3 sections, so do all of them. When you're finished, add up your score for each of the 3 categories and look at the scale to see where you stand. Okay, so how'd you make out? I know I was a little surprised. I knew most of the things that stressed me. Those day-to-day things like my busy schedule, my job, paying my bills on time, and just making ends meet nowadays. But I never thought of how I react to stress. It's amazing how stress affects people. I knew about stress headaches, but I never really thought about stomach aches, colds, chest pain, skin rashes, sore throats, or even high blood pressure. Or how about the behavioral and emotional symptoms on that list? I figured my problems were just age creeping up on me and not being in the greatest of shape. But after that survey, I realized that this healthy back course could help me even if I didn't have a backache. And I realized what a big role stress plays in my life. Now, we all know that stress isn't going to go away, but we can learn ways to handle it better. And the key is learning how to relax. It's one of the most important parts of this class. I learned that relaxation is a skill that needs to be developed. Now, the first step of relaxation is breathing. That sounds simple, and it is. Here, let me show you something. Just do this with me right there in your seat. Try to really focus on yourself and tune out everything around you. First, you'll need to sit up in your chair to do this right. There, that feels better. Okay, inhale through your nose to the count of 4. Hold it. Okay, now notice, did you pull your stomach in or did you push it out? Now, exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale to the count of 4. And exhale to the count of 8. Good. How many pulled their stomachs in? Most of you probably did. Actually, what you should do is push your stomach out. You see, when you pull your stomach in, it tightens up all the muscles around your diaphragm and doesn't leave much room for your lungs to expand into. When you push your stomach out, it opens up that area and allows your lungs the full room to expand. So, try it again. And push your stomach out as you breathe in. Okay, inhale through your nose again. And exhale. You've just learned what's called stomach breathing, and it's a great way to handle stress and keep you calm. This skill is used by professional speakers and singers, and it's very important to the martial arts. You've also probably seen professional athletes do it to get themselves in control before a pitch or a foul shot. Just watch one next time. If it works for them, I bet it will work for me and you. The next part of learning to relax is something called the position of comfort. It's a basic resting position of the body that relieves pressure and strain on your lower back. You may have noticed, I was in the position of comfort at the start of the program when my wife came in. Let me show you how this works. There are 2 ways that you could do the position of comfort. Both of them require that you lie on the floor. The first way that you do this is to bend your knees and put your feet on the seat of a chair and adjust yourself so that your back is flat. The other way to do it is to just bend your knees and put your feet down flat. Either way is fine. Today, we'll just bend our knees and put our feet flat on the floor. So, you lie on the floor, bend your knees, and put your feet down flat. Your head should lie flat along the floor, and your arms can lie comfortably by your sides or lightly on your stomach. A towel under your neck might make you feel more comfortable. That's all there is to it. As I said earlier, this position of comfort is really great for relieving pressure on your lower back. If you think about it, when we were infants, we got around by crawling on all 4s. And this was great for keeping the weight off of our lower backs. But then we started to stand up and walk, and that's when the trouble started. You see, at least 50% of our body weight is above the waist. And when you're standing, the greatest strain is on your lower back. Poor posture makes it even worse. After I had this healthy back course, I started watching posture. Some people have great posture. They keep their back straight and have a nice inward curve right here in their lower back. They look confident and healthy. But other people, I'm sure you've seen them, they're hunched over with rounded shoulders, or they have too much curve and a sway back. Either way, they're putting a lot of extra stress on their lower back. Sometimes I just want to straighten them up, you know? Let's look at the back another way. This picture is from page 7 of your guide. It shows how the back is made up of a series of bones called vertebrae. They're separated by discs, which are like shock absorbers. They're round with a jelly-like center. These vertebrae and discs make up the structure of your back. The rest of the back is supported by muscles, ligaments, and tendons. Now, if everything is in alignment and relaxed, flexible, and strong, you probably won't have back pain. But if you're not real fit, or if your muscles are too tight from tension, or if you move the wrong way, you cause wear and tear on all these different parts of your back. And it's this wear and tear and strain that leads to back pain. Most of the time, it's your supportive muscles, tendons, and ligaments that are hurting. That's why the position of comfort works. It takes the load and the strain off of your back. So, now I've shown you stomach breathing and the position of comfort. Am I sounding like an expert? Seriously, if you combine these, you're on your way to relaxation and a healthier back. Now, I want to introduce you folks to something called Relaxation Therapy. It should really help you to relax more easily. I remember when I went through this part of the class, some people were a little self-conscious at first because we should do this lying on the floor. So if you have any concerns, you can just sit in your chair with your hands in your lap. But the floor is more effective and comfortable. Now I'm going to play a relaxation audio cassette that will guide us through the exercise. Because we don't want to do the entire tape now, I'll stop it in the middle. I got this tape as part of the class handouts, and you should have gotten one too. This is what I was doing when my wife walked in. It really is great to do at home too. So let's give it a try. Now everyone, please stand up and find a spot on the floor. Before you lie down though, take a second to watch how I do this. First, you should get down on one knee, and you should use your arm to support your weight as you roll down onto one shoulder. Okay, go ahead. And please lie down in the position of comfort. And remember, feet flat, knees bent, back flat along the floor, and your arms comfortably at your sides or resting on your stomach. Okay, now, are you in the position of comfort? Just relax and I'll start the audio cassette tape. Would one of you mind dimming or turning down the lights a little bit and then rejoining the class? Thanks. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Relaxation therapy consists of 3 stages. The first stage consists of some basic breathing exercises. The second stage, some simple muscle relaxation exercises. The third stage, a simple meditation exercise. During the first stage, the breathing exercises, it is useful if you inhale through your nose to the count of 4 and that you exhale through your mouth to the count of 8. So let's begin with our first deep breathing exercise. Remember, inhale through your nose to the count of 4, and then exhale through your mouth to the count of 8. So let's begin. When you're ready, exhale gradually through your mouth and pay attention to your chest. Nice and easy. Nice and relaxed. Let's take our second deep breath. And when you're ready, exhale gradually, smoothly, and easily. Just settle in. Now let's take our third deep breath. And when you're ready, exhale. Pay attention to your chest and gradually let the tension leave your body. Nice and easy. Let's take our fourth deep breath. And when you're ready, exhale gradually, slowly. Let the tension leave your body. Let's take our fifth deep breath. When you're ready, exhale through your mouth, nice and relaxed. Now pay attention to your toes and to the arches of your feet. You may move your toes and your feet. Relax. Now pay attention to both of your feet. Relax all of those tiny muscles. And allow your attention to wander up through your ankles, into your calves, and into your knees. Relax. And let your attention wander up into your thighs and into the backs of your legs. Relax all of those muscles. Just let them go. Now pay attention to the muscles throughout your hips. First, notice your left hip. Relax. Notice your right hip. Relax. Notice the area throughout the front. Just let those muscles go. Notice the muscles throughout the back. Just let those muscles go. Now pay attention to the muscles throughout your hips. Relax. Let all of those muscles be loose. And now, let them be just a little bit more loose. Pay attention to your stomach. Take a little breath. Expand your stomach. And exhale slowly and gently. Relax. Now let your attention wander up into your chest. Notice your lungs as you take a deep breath, as we did before. And when you're ready, exhale gradually and pay attention to your chest. Allow yourself to breathe smoothly and easily. Now pay attention to the muscles at the base of the neck, over the tops of your shoulders. Let all of those muscles be loose. And allow your attention to wander over the curves of your shoulders, down through your biceps, relax, into your elbows, relax, down through your forearms and into your wrists, relax, and into your palms, relax. Notice each of your fingers. Relax all of those tiny muscles. And just let the tension drain off the ends of your fingers. Relax. Now notice your spinal cord and all the muscles throughout your back. Let all of those muscles be loose. Relax. Now notice the muscles throughout the lower part of the back. Just let those muscles go. Relax. Let your entire body be limp. And now, let it be just a little bit more limp. Notice the muscles in the back of your neck. Relax. And allow your attention to wander up over the back of your head, over the top of your head, into your forehead. Relax. Notice your eyebrows and all of the tiny muscles surrounding your eyes. Let all of those muscles be loose. Relax. And let your attention wander down through your cheeks, into the areas surrounding your lips. Let all of those muscles be loose. Now notice all the muscles throughout your face. Just let all those muscles be loose. Notice the weight of your body. Notice the heaviness. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. And with each descending number, allow yourself to enter a deeper state of relaxation. 10. Allow all of the muscles throughout your body to be loose. 9. Let all your muscles be limp. 8. Relax. 7. Allow yourself to be peaceful. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And now that your body is relaxed, allow your mind to relax. You are resting. Your eyes are closed. And you're looking off into that vast blackness. Allow your mind to play freely. Do not try to control it in any way. Observe it as though it were a movie. And there will be images, and there will be memories. Allow your mind to play freely. Allow your mind to find its own natural resting place. Relax and enter into your own private world of personal experience.
Okay. Would somebody turn the lights back on slowly, please? Thanks. Now, we're going to get up into a sitting position on the floor for a moment. Just take it easy, roll over on your side, and push yourself up with your arms. This way you won't strain your back. As you sit there, notice how you feel. During the tape, you're relaxed, and it probably felt good. Some of you may even have fallen asleep, and that's okay. The important thing is that relaxation therapy is really great as a relief for stress, not to mention your overall health. By keeping yourself calm and relaxed, you're not going to have that tightness in your muscles that you get when you're tense. And those tense muscles are the ones that are more likely to become injured and hurt. Okay, now please stand up and return to your seats. So, I've been trying to do the things this course has shown me, and I got to tell you, if you do the relaxation therapy every day, especially when you're feeling run down, stress doesn't seem to get the tight grip like it used to. So now, I have a question for you. What would you do if you suddenly had back pain tomorrow? Think about it. You drop a pen, reach over to pick it up, and wham! Your back feels like it was tied in a knot. Or you play a little too hard, or you drive for a long time and your back gets stiff and sore. What would you do? You can put together the skills we just talked about into a first aid program for your back. This whole idea is a real breakthrough in back care. Take a minute now and open your guide to page 8. Look at the section titled Back First Aid. Look at the list of symptoms. I want to be real clear. If you injure your back and you have any of these symptoms, you should call a medical professional for advice. You know, before I had this course at work, if I hurt my back, I would get tense, uptight, and stiffer just trying not to hurt it any further. Now I've learned that the first thing I have to do is get the weight off my back as soon as possible. I can do that by using the position of comfort. The next thing I have to do is relax. I've got to do the stomach breathing we talked about earlier to get more oxygen to the muscles that are tense and tight. And by using the relaxation tape, I can get really relaxed. If my back still hurts after a good dose of relaxation, I may try some of the other steps listed in the guide. One other point. You may wonder how much activity you should do when you hurt your back. Well, some recent studies have shown that you will recover faster if you continue with your daily activities and chores, as long as they don't hurt. When you think about it, that makes sense. Because if you stay active and don't do anything strenuous, you improve your blood circulation, keep your flexibility, and your strength. This all leads to faster healing. So, remember the keys to back first aid: relaxation, deep breathing, and the position of comfort. It's a great way to handle stress and reduce muscle stiffness. And if you do hurt yourself, it's an excellent first aid measure to relieve pain.